Doctoral candidates in the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. In the program of Geography and Environmental Systems. Adam Patrick Dixon, Doctor of Philosophy in Geography and Environmental Systems. Dissertation: Linking Avian Diversity with Farms in the Iowa Corn Belt using Remote Sensing, Collaborative Passive Acoustic Monitoring, and Farmer Habitat Relationships, whose mentor is Dr. Earl C. Ellis. In the program of Language, Literacy, and Culture. Teresa D. Daniel, Doctor of Philosophy in Language, Literacy, and Culture. Dissertation: Bridging Cultural Borderlands of Identity, Latina Veterans on Negotiating Double Minority Status in the Military, whose mentors are Dr. Christine Mallinson and Dr. Tanya Munoz Davasliolu. J. Insco, Doctor of Philosophy in Language, Literacy, and Culture. Dissertation: Sonic Waves of Grain, Paul Harvey's American Evangelism, whose mentors are Dr. Jason Laviglio and Dr. Christine Mallinson. Tissa Janelle Thomas, Doctor of Philosophy in Language, Literacy, and Culture. Dissertation: Understanding Students' Perception of Space and Placemaking on UMBC's Campus Landscape, whose mentors are Dr. Kimberly Moffett and Dr. Dawn Beeler. Antone Dante Tomlin, Doctor of Philosophy in Language, Literacy, and Culture. Dissertation: When They See Us, Narratives of Black Male Teachers, whose mentors are Dr. Christine Mallinson and Dr. Keisha Allen. Eva Wright, Doctor of Philosophy in Language, Literacy, and Culture. Dissertation: PTSD and Narration, Traumatic Stories' Impact on Realism in Film and Literature, whose mentor is Dr. Craig Saper. In the program of Applied Developmental Psychology. Rebecca Jean Dowling, Doctor of Philosophy in Applied Developmental Psychology. Dissertation: The Contributions of Instructional Practices, Teacher Beliefs, and Classroom Quality on Head Start Children's Vocabulary, whose mentor is Dr. Susan Sonnenschein. Brittany Nicole Gay, Doctor of Philosophy in Applied Developmental Psychology. Dissertation: Characterizing the Educational Involvement of Families During Fifth Grade, Predictors and Academic Outcomes Associated with Latent Class Membership, whose mentor is Dr. Susan Sonnenschein. In the program of Human Services Psychology. Nicole Dorothée Andorco, Doctor of Philosophy in Human Services Psychology. Dissertation: Stress or Sleep, Using Ecological Momentary Assessment Methods to Examine the Pathway to Daily Psychotic Experiences within an Undergraduate Sample, whose mentor is Dr. Jason Schiffman. Lauren Michelle Dellen Faulkner, Doctor of Philosophy in Human Services Psychology. Dissertation: The Impact of Social Context on Cardiovascular Risk, Moderators and Mediators of the Relation of Neighborhood Disorder and Cardiovascular Risk Factors, whose mentor is Dr. Sherry Waldstein. In the program of Public Policy. Kathy Gugino Easterling, Doctor of Philosophy in Public Policy. Dissertation: An Analysis of the Impact of Prescription Drug Monitoring Programs, PDMPs, Operational Variation on Prescription Opioid Misuse and Abuse, whose mentor is Dr. Nancy Miller. Amanda Grace Koch, Doctor of Philosophy in Public Policy. Dissertation: Enabling the Prevention and Reporting of Sexual Assault at Maryland Colleges and Universities, whose mentors are Dr. Jane Lincove and Dr. Lauren Edwards. James P. Kruger III, Doctor of Philosophy in Public Policy. Dissertation: Bury or Burn Then Bury, The Current State of Solid Waste Management Using the 2019 Baltimore Clean Air Act as a Case Study, whose mentor is Dr. John Rennie Short. Doctoral candidates in the College of Natural and Mathematical Sciences. In the program of Biological Sciences. Matthew Lewis Fabian, Doctor of Philosophy in Biological Sciences. Dissertation elucidating the role of the flowering regulator FLK in pathogen defense in Arabidopsis thaliana, whose mentor is Dr. Hua Lu. In the program of Chemistry. Nopondo Undo Esamoto Orokomoto, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry. Dissertation Hydroporphyrin dyads as solvent polarity-dependent fluorophores and singlet oxygen photosensitizers, whose mentor is Dr. Marcin Potasic. Joshua Moskowitz, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry. Dissertation Fluorophore-induced plasmonic current in metal nanoparticle island films, whose mentor is Dr. Chris Geddes. In the program of Statistics. Rabab Mahmoud Ahmed El-Nayem, Doctor of Philosophy in Statistics. Dissertation Some Criteria and Tests for the Assessment of Bioequivalence and Biosimilarity, whose mentor is Dr. Thomas Matthew. Michael Daniel Sid Lukagbo, Doctor of Philosophy in Statistics. Dissertation Rectangular Statistical Regions with Applications in Laboratory Medicine and Calibration, whose mentor is Dr. Thomas Matthew. Shijun Zhu, Doctor of Philosophy in Statistics. Dissertation Methods for Joint Modeling in the Longitudinal Data Analysis, whose mentor is Dr. Do-Hwan Park. In the program of Physics. Thomas A. Smith, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics. Dissertation Advances in Two-Photon Interference from Turbulence-Free Interferometers to X-ray Ghost Microscopes, whose mentor is Dr. Yanhua Shi. Brian Youthy, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics. Dissertation Unraveling the Complex Fluid Dynamics of Simple Liquids at Nanometer-Length Scales and Gigahertz Frequencies, whose mentor is Dr. Matthew Pelton. Doctoral candidates in the College of Engineering and Information Technology. In the program of Chemical and Biochemical Engineering. In the program of Computer Science. Hong Gao, Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science. Dissertation Towards Learning a Better Text Encoder, whose mentor is Dr. Tim Oates. Farid Javani, Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science. Dissertation Privacy-Preserving Protocols with Oblivious Transfer and Mixed Networks, whose mentor is Dr. Alan T. Sherman. Isaac Kasesha Mativo, Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science. Dissertation Hybrid ICU Mortality Prediction, whose mentor is Dr. Yelena Yesha. Christopher Vatcher, Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science. Dissertation Applications of Verifiable Randomness to Random Sample Voting, whose mentor is Dr. Alan T. Sherman. In the program of Electrical Engineering. Kenneth Yong Kong Ma, Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical Engineering. Dissertation An Iterative Training Sampling Approach to Training Sample Augmentation and Data Expansion for Hyperspectral Image Classification, whose mentor is Dr. Chang E. Chang. In the program of Human-Centered Computing. Ali Abdulrahmani, Doctor of Philosophy in Human-Centered Computing. Dissertation Investigating Ways to Support the Use of Voice Assistants, VAs, among individuals who are blind, whose mentors are Dr. Ravi Kuber and Dr. Stacy Branham. In the program of Information Systems. Ashwag Alasmari, Doctor of Philosophy in Information Systems. Dissertation Insights into Information-Seeking Behavior and Quality Questions in Online Q&A Communities for Patients with Multimorbidity, whose mentors are Dr. Anita Kamlodi and Dr. Lena Zhou. In the program of Mechanical Engineering. James Tata Agbormbai, Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering. Dissertation The Novel Vortex Ring Theory for Horizontal Axis Wind Turbines and the Experimental Investigation of the Performance of a Novel Vertical Axis Wind Turbine, whose mentor is Dr. Weidong Zhu. Kan Liu, Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering. Dissertation, Computational Fluid Dynamic Applications and Method Development in Renewable Energy, whose mentor is Dr. Mei-Lin Yu. Masters of Fine Arts candidates in College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. In the program of Intermedia and Digital Arts. Rain Xanthi Alexander, Master of Fine Arts in Intermedia and Digital Arts. Dissertation, Sick Transit, whose mentor is Dr. Kathy Odell. Sophia Ayana Cheatham, Master of Fine Arts in Intermedia and Digital Arts. Dissertation, Counter-Memory to Counterculture, Black Islam in the U.S. through a Mundane Afrofuturist Lens, whose mentor is Dr. Tim Ngo. Danielle Christine D'Amico, Master of Fine Arts in Intermedia and Digital Arts. Dissertation, Common Medical Objects for Ephemeral Bodies, whose mentor is Dr. Lisa Moran. Lindsay Taylor Dondelay, Master of Fine Arts in Intermedia and Digital Arts. Dissertation, The Sky is Coming, whose mentors are Dr. Jules Roscom and Dr. Lisa Moran. Kelsey Elijah Marie Davis, Master of Fine Arts in Intermedia and Digital Arts. Dissertation, The Eye Sees in a Million Ways, Unable to Comprehend What Fervent Destructions Are Wrought by Its Reach, or The Embattlements of Personhood and Privacy, whose mentor is Dr. Catherine Marmor. Maxim Prakadko, Master of Fine Arts in Intermedia and Digital Arts. Dissertation, American Boy, Immigration, Tutorials, A Loop of Play, whose mentor is Dr. Kathy Odell. Amelia Vose, Master of Fine Arts in Intermedia and Digital Arts. Dissertation, Don't Look, Don't Look, whose mentor is Dr. Kathy Odell. Master's candidates in the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. In the program of Economic Policy Analysis. Brandy Blumenthal. Jeffrey M. Fitch. Matthew D. Greenwood. Justin C. Johnson. Alden B. Manca. Moises Armando Marin. Oluwaseun Odibo. In the program of Education. Aaron Rhodes. In the program of Teaching. Sydney Rhea Arnold. Scott Bettinger. Brett Bourne. Zoe Danielle Bullitt. Tareen Chaudhary. Melissa Jillian Corona. John Fisher. Ian Greenberg. Jamina Ito. Asher Milo Alexander K. Allison Jacqueline Lavia. Daniel H. Lim. Benjamin Hamilton Lockwood. Claude Mouton. Mark D. Muth. Mary Mbongela McDonald. Krista Danielle Messina. Kylie Jo Rutherford. Julia Rose Shepard. Lauren Elizabeth Sharanko. Danielle Christina Sykes. Claire Thomas. Sierra Ann Wason. In the program of Teaching English for Speakers of Other Languages, Kenya R. Avalos. Homeretta M. Ayala. Elizabeth Bauer. Michael Jeffrey Byrant. Anjali Rani Branch. Hei-Jun Chang. Juk Choi. Kiara Collette. Christina Crawford. Elliot Mark Eig. Melissa C. Griggs. Tamara E. Hawkins. Jonathan J. Hyen. Timothy Mallard. Jignasha Umesh Parikh. Nishi Sheth. Catherine Smith. Catherine Zimmerman. In the program of Text, Technologies, and Literature, Caitlin Cornelia Anderson. Emily Grace Parks. Jacqueline Vigiano Scott. Sydney Sims. Haley Marie Turney. In the program of Historical Studies, Anna Illich Hein. Christopher Robert Reagan. Bria Monique Warren. In the program of Intercultural Communication, Jonathan Philip Browning. Shekinah Faith Davis. Javier de la Morena Corrales. Hannah M. Jackson. Megan A. Hiron. In the program of Learning and Performance Technology, Lakeisha T. Hodges. Sean Thomas Herban. Kelly Seibel. David Lawrence Snoots. Pat Lee Tolliver. In the program of Learning and Performance Technology, Anna Katrina Balda Aquino. Su-Ching Wang. In the program of Human Services Psychology, Jason J. Ash. Brody Kavanaugh. Rita Marie Druffner. Clark M. Elliott. Julia Francis Gilleran. Salima Naimun Jumarali. Marissa Jeanette Lewis. Melanie Parks. Matthew William Spann. Veronica Villafania. Margaret E. Wright. In the program of Applied Sociology, Maya June. Anna A. Lettieri, Nicholas Zhui Wan Nguyen. In the program of Public Policy, Polami Banerjee, Justin S. Lane, Megan B. Lynch, Peter Morrison, Andrea N. Salizzoni, Victoria Simmons, Ryan M. Wilkins. In the program of Community Leadership, Kieran Louise Bailey. In the program of Industrial Organizational Psychology, Rebecca Regine Adesanya, Saad Arshad, Sarah Elizabeth Blasco, Shanice Crossfield, Nicholas DeSanti, Skylar M. Gherkin, Cameron W. Grant, Shakira S. Harris, Jennifer B. Hirsch, Morgan Teresa Keys, Sherry Ellen Kornblatt, Carly McDermott, Courtney Lynn Mong, Muna Bassam Obedallah, Eden Yolanda Orbach, Christopher Joseph Peretta, Victoria Ann Leerhoff-Rizak, Jill Elizabeth Swanson, Amy C.B. Taylor, Miti Himanshu Trivedi, Ashley Van Hoy, Vanessa E. Ventura, Lorraine Nicole Watkins, Shalandria Jordan Williams, John-Kil L. Woodford. In the program of Emergency Health Services, K. Elise Alter, J. Young Yang. In the program of Geography and Environmental Systems, Brian K. Horlick Cruz, Daniel Walter Rowlands, Beatrice Manon Shobe, April Elaine Sparkman. Master's candidates in the College of Natural and Mathematical Sciences. In the program of Biological Sciences, Tyler A. Brown, Alexander Chin, Prableen Kaur Chowdhury, David Irfan Jalali, Gunnar Sudal. In the program of Chemistry, Tao Zhang. In the program of Applied Mathematics, Zainab Al-Mutawa, Samuel Vale Hulls, Theodore W. Weinberg. In the program of Statistics, Marie-Louise Hodges, Tiffany Zhang. In the program of Physics, Carson J. Evans, Akram Ibrahim. In the program of Atmospheric Physics, Emily A. Faber. In the program of Entrepreneur Innovation Leadership, Kelvin Floyd Johnson, Taylor Ray Dunn, Noah Ralby. Master's candidates in the College of Engineering and Information Technology. In the program of Chemical and Biochemical Engineering, Alexander G. Doan, Yue Feng, Sarahana Joshi, Bahide Rahmatnejad, Ruth M. Spiker, Xinwen Ye. In the program of Computer Engineering, Michael Doherty, Narasimha Anukonda, Amy Gozar, Nithish Kumar Manjunath, Rohit Rosario Peter. In the program of Computer Science, Priyank Agarwal, Akshay Reddy Akati, Zinat Ali, Akriti Anand, Joseph John Aurelio, Michael Solomon Berlin, Brigu Bhargava, Swapnil Mahendra Bhosale, Shivani Anil Burmal, Aditi Choksi, Iona Beverly Krasta, Asavari Arunra Deokar, Harshal Dariwal, Anupama Dekane, Kaustubh Sriram Dakti, Sai Divya Dopalapudi, Puneet Dravid, Prajwal Prakash Gadad, Maithri Gade, Gunturkar Part Lakshmikant, Purvi Harsora, Syed Naki Hussain, Kiran Santosh Jampale, Pratik Pradeep Jagdand, Pramod Katagator, Siddhant Kapil, Akarsh Kashyam Shetty, Sudha Kosuri, Rose Kunapalil, Imanshu Girish Lante, Supriya Shivanand Mokashi, Atharva Mule, Rahul Nama, Seshagopalan Narasimhan, Mohit Kumar Nayak, Michael Patrick Neary III, Anupama Naranjan, Irfan Nuri Karajalar, Jose Manuel Oriano Vega, Arsh Oza, Jugal De Parulakar, Meera Sanjay Patel, Simran Ajay Patil, Pratiksha Patnaik, Roy E. Prouty Jr., Ria Rochelle, Rohit Rai, Nipun Ramagiri, Nishanjan Raven, Hauran Ren, Sam Sugumar Jones, Kartik Sethi, Charu Sharma, Likhil Sharma, Achanaki Shila, Arti Singh, Sarah Jean Smith, Sean Squire, Madhura Arun Sugakar, Jinglong Sun, Nihar Thakur, Shintu Joseph Thatakunil, Aaron Brock Talbert Smith, Ure Sai Kiran, Akash Alak Vartak. In the program of Electrical Engineering, Famida Afrin, Mohammed Siddiq Hassan. In the program of Engineering and Computing Education, Jabran Francis. Shreya Shashikant Gavsane, Natneel Masit, Rahim Kamar Victor Prasad, Shreya Vijay Varsha Patak, Danika Yasoda Ranasinghe, Jean Shelamith Sam Jayakumar, Rushab Mahesh Kumar Shah, Sweta Sridhar, Diane Carolyn Butler, Marcus G. Jordan, Rohit Mahendra Campbell, Orlando Williams, Anthony Sangwoo Yo. In the program of Human-Centered Computing, Margaret Nana Akosua Kessi, Sian Tuwolda Kidani, Hirak Ray, Savani Sachin Shrotri, Tsengshu Yi, Priya Rajasagi, Shinran Zhang. In the program of Information Systems, Daniel Yeboah Adje, Khalil R. Anderson, Tanya Andre Marshall, Nathan Antonicelli, Kainat Arif, Ashwini Bonsod, Christopher Barnes, Eden Getnet Balay, Rohit Yeshwant Bhosle, Ayushi Brahmbat, Timothy Michael Casey, Aniket Popat Chowdhury, Anila Chintalapati, Benjamin Arthur Davis, Daniel Stearns Davis, Abu Zahir Mohammed Faradi, Aaron Lynn Festerman, Nishay Gupta, Fatema Hassan, Shubham Manoj Heda, Sonal J. Kumar Ingle, Robert E. Jackson III, Jason David Jazwiak, Dharmendra Kanjaria, Nishiganda Rajendra Karle, Syam Jagdish Kambalya, Danvi Kulkarni, Arjun Kumar, Arkar Kya Win, Elizabeth A. Lang, Pranitha Lola, Pradeep Margasahayam Prakash, Shabana Ignatius Maria Pragasam Michael, Solomon Adnu Multital, Masnoon Nafis, Akshay Jaspal Singh Negi, Brandon Palma, Prayas Pandey, Sakshi Parikh, Divi Patel, Mansi Vijay Kumar Patil, Priyanka Vilas Patil, Srishanti Abhijit Patil, Mayowa Alexander Paul, Milind Power, Prarana Prabhakar, Srivatsava Pusarla, Rohan Putatunda, Abdul Majid Qureshi, Sneha Rajkar, Jinal Romolia, Hardik Rathod, Andrew Bennett Rodriguez, Supriya Sangondimath, Vishal Vidyadhar Sarvagad, Ninad Pramod Sawant, Akash Selvakumar, Dharmil Nitin Shah, Nihar Kethan Shah, Prachi Shah, Simran Kaukab Sheikh, Sambha Sharma, Sulabh Sharma, Chandana Batu Shashi Kumar, Leena Singh, Pranvat Singh, Akarshika Singhal, Chandra C. Smith, Clay V. Steyer, Chiti Babu Saguna, Helen Tesfaye, Kirabel Tolosa, Vibhor Vaidya, Aparna Vyas, Michael Reed Weremeister, Jr., Vamshi Krishna Yenmangandla, Haik Zaprasyan. In the program of Mechanical Engineering, Stephen Cole, Tushar Junghare, Shashwat Mathur, Christiana E. Sasser, Adnan Salim Sheikh. In the program of Cybersecurity, Aisha Aziz, Jordan P. Beckford, Sunita K. Bhatia, Brett A. Charrier, Veronica Clements, Sean Patrick Clifford, Charles Kafui Dotsi, Dane Ewing, Anthony J. Fischetti, Giovanni Gutierrez, John Bradley Humpert, Nevin T. John, Andrew Liu, Jinwoo Park, Christopher A. Parinello, Darian DeAndre Purcell, Craig M.R. Samuel, Raju Shrestha, India Amber Taylor, Ian P. Vandenberg, Andrew T. Zoppi. In the program of Data Science, Srimant Amonjay Monahar, Srikanth Alokam, Askari Amir, Brad Anderson, Shreya Shetty Atmakuri, Harsh Banderi, Vinay Kumar Reddy Bolapu, Diego Manuel Burgos, Venkata Sai Bharadwaj Burra, Samhita Chamathota, Lakitha Dakili, Sai Vishnu Vikas Reddy Devireddy, Tuche Arenler, Pushami Reddy Ganavaram, Rahul Giti, Nikhil Goparapu, Kam Hin Ho, Chan Hee Jiang, Mrudula Juhala, Vishnu Priya Jayesta, Abhiram Raju Kalidindi, Vamshakrishna Reddy Kalim, Kadanda Ram Karachetti, Amal Khan, Anudeep Kolapara, Shuray Kumra, Akhil Kusuma, Jinqing Liang, Ravite Manduri, Cliff Asongwe Ba, Isabel Mbachu Gasa, Atal Sai Suraj Mutyala, Yoshita Narn, Ashreen Kaur Oberoi, Dmitry Pankratov, Vishal Panuganti, William J. Price, Shivani Piata, Yaswanth Kaushal Rayani Veera, Vikram Gil Saini, Michael Schlitzer, Arjun Reddy Seelam, Sana Sharma, Madhurika Situt, Brian Solis Galeas, Alastair H. Soshus, Mashima Ashokbai Thakur, Rahmani Thota, Travis Twig, Mumtaz Udin, Philip Matthew Vandenberg, Sai Manakanta Yeram. In the program of Technical Management, Adam R. Gregory, Nick E. Kinsler, Sunakashi Grover, Clifford Taylor. In the program of Health Information Technology, Aiza Ashraf, Hasanatu Cecile Ba, Sybil Sarah Jacob, Sri Monika C. Karuturi, Michael Colts, Shinazu Sandra Inlamadim, Urvi Parikh, Ann Pongsapat, Abira Kadir, Ashley Swigert. Master's candidates in the Erickson School. In the program of Aging Services, Crystal L. Reese-Harrod, Kara Nicole Wells,